So Nick. Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Thursday Modern Magic at Titan Games in Peoria. Sorry we haven't been on in a little while because complications. One time we didn't have enough people, and sometimes we just didn't have access to everything we needed to get it going. But we are back, we are here, and we are proud, so get used to it. On the first match we have Master Snell playing simply Nick. And I don't know what either deck are right now. So here we have what is what it is. So sit back, get started. What is what it is. Or sit back, relax, and here we go for another night of Modern Magic the Gathering. I got to tell you, I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. I hope you missed me. I know you didn't, but that's okay. I'm used to it. And an off the cut. Oh, mighty stack. And I believe, fingers crossed, I solved the glare problem. If not, I don't know. We will figure something out. Looks like blue and red. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, it's Grix's. So I'm going to call that Grix's Control. Snow didn't like his 7 apparently, so he's going to send that back for a fresh 6. And while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and grab nifty little guy here. Right there. Oh, Snell is playing his Jeskai copycat, it looks like. So maybe. It's at least blue-white. He did finally take my advice and started playing more white cards. So he should have a really good night tonight. Because as we do know, white is the most powerful color in Magic. And if you don't believe that, then you're just not playing Magic correctly. Or you're lying to yourself. Looks like a Thought Scour. And it looks like it's just a blue-white awesomeness. Blue-white. Oops. Blue-white. Fun. Look at all those beautiful white cards. Oh, yeah. So good. Such good white. Yeah, it does look like we corrected that glare issue, and I do apologize for so many episodes with that glare. There's still a slight glare, but I can at least see that that is a hollowed fountain. He's going semen visions. Whoa. Why is this counting up? I'll fix it next round. I guess we're on a 53 counter, 53 minute counter going up. But that's all right because I like you and we can roll with this. See, Grixis Control just lacks the fundamental whiteness that makes awesome decks awesome. So, let's see what we can do here. Thought Scour. Oh, it's Grixis Delve, I bet. That don't matter. Grixis Control, Grixis something or other. It doesn't appear to be Derp Shadow yet. I could be wrong on that, though. I'm wrong indeed. I believe that is the Derp Shadow itself, so in between rounds I will correct that. Okay. We'll just go ahead and correct that now, so we know it's Derp Shadow. Thank you for that. Oh. I knew something had to be up. There was a lot of fetching and things going on, but I haven't done this in a couple weeks, so I'm a bit rusty, and I was just getting good at it, too. Lots of lands coming down on Derp side, so not a lot Snell can do about it at this point, though. I mean, he relies on his opponents to cast things to cast off of, and thus the fault of blue. If your opponent won't do anything, then you can't do anything. And there's a Tassipur. Going delving. You don't need all those cards. Yeah, you didn't need that. You'll be just fine with what you got there, so. I don't know what just happened. What is that? Oh. He is gone. That's one path. One down. I believe 2 to go. Because Snow had 3 during that Thoughtseize. That was so eloquently shown. More damage going down. What do you do? Oh, he shocked the land away. Gosh, I look away for 2 seconds and I just miss so much, you know? But that's why I got you guys. You know, you'll tell me what I'm doing wrong in a humane and polite way and not mean or vindictive whatsoever. Another semen visions for the snow. That's going to go to the bottom. That's probably for the best. I wouldn't have kept it either. Bolt to the face. Snap. Bolt. You know you're gonna. Just take it. There you go. There you go. This is not cool, but I mean, it is what it is. And there goes Snappy. Path number 2 in the books. Snappy went to the graveyard. He is in exile. Don't know what you were going to fatal push, but nothing now. Snappy's not in the graveyard, man. Come on, Nick. Derp Shadow on the board. Path number 3. Yep. I'm good. Fail to find. And you need to reorganize that because they are exiled, not destroyed. Semen visions. What you got? Oh, I didn't see that. You want to go probably bottom. They're not going to do you any good. Top. Brave soul. Keep them guessing. Another semen visions. I didn't know you were going to draw that. It's a surprise to everyone. You didn't scry. Well, we took the negate. And yeah, it's an Inquisition, but you also didn't scry. Miss triggers. Missed effects. I mean, it's on the card, scry too. I mean, it does say you may, but yeah, that must be a Thoughtseize. No? Oh, countered. You're not gonna get to take another card out of Snell's hand. He'll do it himself. Tech Edge. More semen visions. Draw that one. Now you're gonna scry. Don't forget the scry. I believe he went top. Spreading Seas, I believe that's what that is. You didn't want that black-blue land anyway. Another Tech Edge. Take you off red. And there's the scoop. You just can't contain white. So beautiful. And you'll notice a big change from the last time we saw Mr. Snow play, because white. I mean, it makes every deck better. You don't know what to play? Play white. Your normal deck is not working good? Play white. And we got victory. I don't know what to call this one. Blue-white fun. I don't think we got oh, excuse me. I don't have an icon for it. So, yeah, there's no cat in there. Does have a Gideon. You can never go wrong with Gideon. I believe he's trying to put 3 cards in that he thinks can be white. I don't think it's going to work. Maybe more. I wasn't watching his side. I was seeing what Snell might be bringing. You can never go wrong with Leyline of Sanctity. It's by far one of my favorite sideboard cards ever. I love the card so much, I main deck it in like 4 decks. True, those are devotion decks, but it is that good of a card. It just straight up wins some games on game 1 because they're not packing removal, so the Leyline straight out of the box, just no answer, and they try to grind it out, but if you're playing white, you're clogging up the board or you're doing it wrong. So I guess we could reset those life totals. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and give Snell 520 life. I don't think anybody will mind. I mean, white is the sideboard color. There's very little that doesn't interact well with everything out there, whether it be the Stony Silence or the Rest in Peace. It's just I know I gush a lot. I don't gush. I go on a lot about white, but I mean, if you're not going to talk about your favorite color in Magic, what's the point of watching Magic, right? I mean, argue with me if you will, but white is just such a good color. Snell rocking the boogie board along with our chunky D20 spin downs. Earlier I had a nasty bout of the hiccups and I was afraid that it was going to interfere, but luckily they haven't reared their ugly head. Only my ugly head has been reared. Self-defamation for the win. Anyway, it's looking good. Nice sphere of safety. Or not, sphere of denial? I think sphere of denial. Fetching. I'm going to guess he's going to pay 3 altogether to put that. That's a Thoughtseize, so he's going to pay 5 on turn 1. Unless I'm wrong. And I probably am. What do you take? What do you take? I mean, yeah. Take the creature out of the way. I mean, He can't beat you with an enchantment. He can only prolong. I love somebody who's not afraid to riffle shuffle a deck. No card. If they're your cards, I mean, some people, they can't handle it. I mean, if you look at any of my decks, they have this nice, beautiful bob crease in it. I shuffle in such a way that I mar my cards because I am not probably going to trade anything of mine. You paid down, 8. Oh, he shocked again. Okay. Oh, fetch. Shock. 8. Oh, and he's double thought seizing. Okay. I see him now. You don't have to tell me. I'm seeing right there. Right there. There are 2. Right there. Right there. Yeah, right there. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I got you. It's all good. See, they say Burn is a bad match for Derp Shadow. But look at that, he's down to 8 on turn 2. That's 2 spells, and then he can't cast anything more. What in the world? What the hell was that thing? You'll have to forgive me, I am not familiar with that. Or what he searched for. I don't know. I'll definitely have to try to find out, but as of right now, I have no idea. Token time! Oh, this is what white does great. Tokens! Whoops. That way. See, it's a white card nonetheless. I mean, oh, it's Lingering Souls. I'm just not familiar with that art. That's out of the dual deck, I believe. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize it. My bad. I'm sorry. I play white, and that's an amazing white card. But I just was not familiar with that artwork. But we got it figured out. We got spirit tokens and tap them down and a draw. Ooh, needs another sphere of denial. Or wrath. What are we doing? Thought Scour. That's a mighty fine Snappy. I believe that was a Snapcaster Mage that he ended up with. Lots of graveyard. Lots of graveyard. It appears as though Snow makes his own tokens. I do that myself. I discovered the wonders of the Magic Set Editor version 2. It's just such a wonderful program. You can make any style of magic card that you want, and it's just perfect for tokens. I pointed him at it, and I believe he hasn't gone to the extent that I have. That was a derp shadow just sticking up there. I gotta figure something out about that. I don't like that. It's in the way. But no, we got Magic Set Editor is just a great thing. I use tokens in almost every one of my decks. It's now gonna attack for 4. I missed that. And it just got to the point that I literally had like half the tokens in Magic, and one day I was, why not just go all the way? So I made a token, a custom token for myself for every single token that can be made in Magic. It was a passion project. It was an obsession project that took me a little while to do, but I'm very happy with what it is. And the only things that I have not tokened are the new embalmed mummies. I wasn't able to find pictures to encompass what really they are. In fact, there's only one that I did, and that was the Sacred Cat, and that was only because I was able to find a really nice mummified Garfield, the cat. It was cute. Bolt. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna walk away from this one because he's got that stupid snap. Yeah, game 3. And what did him in? The power of a white card. I don't mean to keep harping on it, but whew, that's what does it. But no, aside from the mummies, everything else has been tokened, including the ones that come out of the unsets, like a giant teddy bear and chicken. Is there a chicken token? I don't think there's a chicken token. There might be a chicken token. But the sheep and the expansion symbol token. That was a fun one. What can we do now, Mr. Snow? You gotta bring it home for white. You can't let Derp Shadow beat you. You can't let Derp Shadow beat you. White is just too good to let Derp Shadow beat it. I mean, here we go. Game 3, round 1. It's game 3 now. 2 victories, 1 on each side. And just under a half hour to play left in this round. Oh my goodness, there's those hiccups I was talking about. Ah, they reared. But no, Magic Set Editor is great to make tokens. I mean, I'm sure there might be other fantastic programs out there, just custom jobs, but the Magic Set Editor is simple and easy to use, and just for a filthy casual like myself, it's more than enough. I believe you can use it to make Yu-Gi-Oh cards and versus cards, and I don't know if there might be even a Force of Will template out there too. They did have one for the World of Warcraft card game, but you could only make spells. You couldn't make an ally or a hero. I don't know why. I would have loved to have been able to make allies and heroes. But that's just me. I'm like one of the people who play the World of Warcraft TCG. I don't like Hearthstone. Hearthstone doesn't have the elegance of the Warcraft TCG, and I wish more people actually played it. It fixes a lot of what's wrong with Magic, like the uninterruptible stack. That I'm not gonna get into it. I am not gonna get into the stack. I've got several ideas that would make Magic better and more enjoyable, but they don't want to be heard. Celestial Colonnade hits the floor, and there's a shock into a Seaman Visions. Top goes the Nick. I'm only slightly confused as to what just happened. I missed something. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it. Wow, Snow kept to one land. It's a bold strategy. I don't think it's gonna pay off for him. Shock into more spirits. Yeah. Oh no! Not this way! Not this way! Oh, so painful. So painful. Not cool. Not cool. There's a flashback. That I don't know what it is. And I'm sure it's something stupid simple, but... It's a land. Is it a land? It's a land. It's a fetch. I don't recognize it, though. It don't matter. I mean, there's a creature hidden behind the timer. And Street Wraith. Cycled. It must be a derp shadow. I mean, he just pointed at it and said, yeah, there's another one. So, the derp shadow is an 8/8. Or is it 7? It's 7/7. Is that Thoughtseize? Yeah, that's a Thoughtseize. It's gonna pull 2 tokens. Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of that sphere of... Bleh. 2, 3, 4, 11. Fatal push. What are you fatal pushing? What are you fatal pushing? Bolt. It's counter. Oh, spell caller. Okay. I mean, it's something. It's not gonna save the day, but it's something. Yep. Snap into, and yep, there it is. Well, shucky dang darns. It's a sad day. Sad day. White taken down by Derp Shadow. The one lander. I mean, there's nothing much he can do about that. Should he have kept it? No. He had a wonderful hand. He just needed to top deck something in the first, 3 turns. 3 turns. Just so long without a land. Well, unfortunately, it was his undoing, so we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of these. And we'll see you in the next round. Until then, here's a stationary picture to marvel at. Maybe. There it is. Welcome back, you big, beautiful people. You. Up now we have Mr. Christopher Dragist taking on Mitch McGill. Why can't I type? Dragist. And we have Panza versus Metalcraft. Typos rear their ugly heads. This gets changed into a, I don't know. You know what? We'll just count up. It don't matter. We're just counting up. Okay, so image Metalcraft versus Panza. Sancho Panza. There we go. Shrink-a-dink. Bam. All right, now we're good to go. I guess I could reset life totals like it's important or something. Nobody needs to know what life people are at. Sorry for the extended break. I was just talking to the previous games matches, and yeah, unfortunately Snow did not have another land come up, and in game 2 he just got completely flooded out and he couldn't draw anything, so we're gonna raise that up because alright, that's better. Alright. Apparently he didn't like his oh nope, searches. My bad. Metalcraft doing what Metalcraft do. Oh, excuse me. Got a bird down. Can't go wrong with a bird. I mean, you can, but wow. Huh. It's interesting. One. Wow, oh wow, this is a cluster smurf already. They're going to get it figured out, and he's going to go to 4. Wow, it's a big 12 swing. I think I'm just going to set that up like that. Oh, even more. Yikes. This is part of the reason why we don't like having Mr. Dragist up on the main stage, because his decks are over quick. They don't call him the 32nd man for nothing. Yeah. That is an innuendo if you weren't aware with that. But that's okay, because I believe in the power of Panza? Whatever we got here. I mean, yeah, maybe Blood Moon will slow him down, maybe, but it's just not good. Way too fast. Metalcraft. Bonkers fast. But that's okay, because, you know, maybe he'll step down next round and we can actually get more than 10 minutes worth of playtime in this 53-minute round. Grrr. Fast decks. I mean, yeah, Modern can be very fast, and if everybody played that fast, then it wouldn't be a problem, but oh well. Although everybody is 1-0. Zing. Yeah, I mean, just go ahead and show. I mean, he already knows what you're going to bring against him, but just not very fun. I mean, Metalcraft can be very fun to play. But unless your opponent has something to, stand up against it, mid-rangey combos don't really have a say in the matter. But alas, we just don't know. Alright. We got ample time for shuffling. I mean, when game one takes 4 minutes, including shuffle time, it doesn't matter much. Doesn't matter much. Take your time to pile shuffle 6-7 times. It don't matter. Doesn't matter whatsoever. But I mean, anyway, hopefully we'll be able to get like a little bit of land destruction, some cheese going down. I mean, after I saw this deck played a couple weeks ago, I did a little looking into Panza, and the story of Panza is actually quite interesting. It's equal parts bread, meat, and cheese. Bread is the land base, meat is the beefy creatures, and the cheese is, land destruction, direct damage. The cheese of magic. And it's just an amazing evolution of a deck, but hopefully he'll be able to pull something off against the Metalcraft here. And again, if you're remembering a long time ago, in I believe episode 1 or 2, we decided that it's no longer called Affinity because there are no Affinity cards in the deck. However, there are several Metalcraft cards, so it only makes sense to call the deck Metalcraft, because between the Etch Champions and the Mox Opals and just various other fun stuff, it more revolves around the Metalcraft mechanic than it does Affinity. It just happens to have artifacts in it. And yeah, you'll probably notice that I did adjust the angle, so the counter is no longer blocking that top corner of the mat. So if any creatures do end up there, we won't be in the dark about it anymore. Okay. 5 solid minutes of shuffling. I was really being facetious about that, but by God, they're gonna take every second. Guess we can go ahead and turn that back up to 20. Let's see how fast it'll go down this time. Spinner, spinner, spinner. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. You just got to get to 3. If he'll give you 3 turns. That was just ridiculous. But that's what Metalcraft do. You drop your hand, and there's nothing they can much say about it. But apparently he didn't like those 7, so he's going to go to 6 and hope for something much better than a couple boom booms, because there was just no bang. And again, if you like playing Magic, especially Modern, and you're in the Peoria area, every Thursday night, come on down to Titan Games here in Peoria. We are on Prospect. You can find the information on the Facebook page. You just look for Titan Games Peoria, and the address is there. And unfortunately, we've hit a snag in the Titan Goofy Preserve. We are still looking for building, but they thought we were going non-union, but I mean, I don't think there is a union when it comes to things like this, so we just didn't want to deal with it right now. And besides, I'm going to be taking some time off, so I know we just came back. Oh. Wow. Wow, that hurts. Everything awesome, just nothing to do with it. But I know we just got back from a couple week hiatus of being able to do it. I mean, the 4th was our last broadcast, and we didn't even broadcast because we didn't have enough people to play. And here it is. It's the 25th. We were gone for 2 weeks without playing, and I'm going to be here this week, obviously, because you're watching me. Next week, if everything goes well, definitely. But the week after that, I'm actually going on a little vacation. So that week and the week after, I won't be here, so I doubt anybody will want to fill in for me. If they don't, I'll be back. The week of the 10th, I believe, or the 12th. Wow. Are you really going to 3? I mean, there's nothing not to. I mean, you already screwed the pooch on this one. Not sure what you're hoping for at this point. Well, let's see what happens here. We are currently at 10 minutes of pregame. And there's 3. Looks like that's staying on top. Utopia Sprawl. Let's see what he can do with it. Probably nothing. Oh, so rough. Yep, and he's just gonna drop the hand. Oh. believe that's a welding jar. I don't know what he took damage for. But there's an attack. Oh, that must be a shrapnel blast or a vandal blast. I have metalcraft, so I'm just going to destroy something. Metalcraft lightning bolt, I believe it is. Yeah, not a whole lot happening. Oops. I mean, he's gonna go down more, but three cards. It's just not a pretty sight against metalcraft. Look at that. Ink Moth activate. Oh, he's got a Vault Scourge. That would make sense. And we're gonna lose. Bonfire of the Damned. Top decking skills. But you know what? It's still it's gonna be okay. You know, because you're fine. Yeah, welding jar to save. Vault Scourge. I'm assuming that's a Vault Scourge. And you're gonna lose 4 for some reason. Oh, the oops. Bonfire. Get in there. Ornithopter block, okay. Swing for 4. See, I'm aghast. I mean, I'm floored that he was able to pull this much of an effort with 3 cards in hand. But that, I mean, that's what a bonfire off the top does. Now the artifact lord, Steel Overseer. He goes to work now. And, oh, another destroy. That, oh, so rough. I mean, what do you do? I mean, yeah, I guess you destroy that, because it's mean. It's nasty. Wow. This is, I mean, you're watching what I'm watching. Swing! I mean, when you got a deck that turns him sideways, you might as well turn him sideways because you're not going to block him anyway. You might as well get your 6 damage in where you can. Oh, spoke too soon. Damned Edge Champions. Oh, why? That's so mean. Here's the swing. Gain 3. Lose 3. There's not a lot that happens there. I mean, it's, I mean, you got the about off, but and I do gotta say, this has been a marvelous attempt to stave off the evils of metalcraft, and especially Chris Dragist. It's just, but we're still pulling for you, McGill. There's a swing. Oh boy, Steel Overseer. So many good cards, not near enough artifact destruction. And there's the GGs. Looks like Dragist wins yet again. Unfortunately. Well, it is what it is. Hopefully he will step down and give somebody else a shot, unless I don't think we're down to our final round yet, but I'll have to check into that. And I won't be out there as long this time. I will come back, but yeah, it's just rough. Well, we'll be right back with the next round. Hopefully it won't take a half hour for the rest of the field to get done, but yeah. Here's to hoping that we can get some actually good games up here and not just a Chris Dragist show. Love y'all. See you soon. Let's get rid of that. And Hey everybody, I'm back, and it's great to be back. Sorry, gone a little bit longer than I was expecting to be, but good news, Dragist did say that he was abdicating the throne, so we will get 2 new decks up on the screen. But I do apologize that I was gone for so long. I had to take advantage of the marvelous stock here. We have code names. Because Titan's not just about Magic. Yes, it is a big part of what Titan Games is, but they also do wonderful board games like code names. If you have not played this, you and 4 of your friends will have a blast. Well, it's not just for 5 players. It says it's for 2 to 8 or 4 to 8 competitively. But I mean, seriously, it's if you don't have it, or if you have not played it, and if you are able to be with friends who do like playing games, this is a must pick up. It is available here at Titan. Hey, that's a big thumbs up. I have no idea who you are. Another person with the boogie board. Excuse me. Rolling a D12 to go first. That's interesting. I mean, I love a D12, but you just don't see them very often. We got another Grixis deck. Good lord. Versus, what do we got? Something else. I don't know. Guy versus dude. It looks like Grixis versus something. And we might as well pull it up because we know that we got Grixis here. I can go right there. Oh, it's... What is this? Is that? It's Mardu. Oh! It's a Taxes deck. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I do love Taxes. Let's go ahead and... I don't know what kind of taxes, but we're going to call it some sort of taxes right there. And if it turns out to be Creature's Toolbox, well, I can change that too, but... I do like a good Taxes deck. Oh, so grindy, so control-y, so no blue. Oh, you don't have to play blue to play control. In fact, it's better that way. We're going to go 18. And he fetched, and it looks like shock for 17 as well. Okay. I don't know what that was. Oh, he killed something. Come on, dude. You got this, man. Ooh, Delver. Ooh, Grixis Delver. I haven't seen a good Delver deck in a long time. I don't know if I'm looking at one now. but it's interesting. Draw into... Thought not. Oh, it is Eldrazi and taxes. Got the icon right and everything. Yeah, you don't need that. Yeah, you don't need whatever you pull. Yeah, you don't need that Gurmag Angler. I believe that's an Angler. That's a big creature. That's bigger than I thought not. Yeah, get rid of that. You don't need that Gurmag Angler. Yeah. Exiled, yo. Exiled guy. You're my buddy. Whoops. You're not, dude. You're my buddy. Ooh. Didn't need Gurmag after all. You got Tassiper. What are we doing here? Oh, you're going to go Seaman Visions. Can you shut him out? Can you lock him out in time? Come on, buddy. Bottom. They're no good. You don't need those. Just bottom. Straight up bottom. There's Tasper. Hope you've got a... I thought I saw a path in that hand, but I'm not exactly for sure. What are you? Show me. I don't know. There's a land. The best land in the game. Basic Plains. Goes attacking. For the Wasteland Strangler. What do you do? What do you do? You do have the negate in your hand, but I don't think that stops creatures. There's the path. The Dover? There's the Wasteland Strangler. Yeah, give him that land back. He's fine with that land. And there goes Tassiper. Dead ski. Woo! Go, buddy. I have a deck very similar to this. I do enjoy my Eldrazi and taxes. It's so mean, so cheap, so grindy. It is a little bit fragile though. Sometimes it does get fragile, but I mean, depending on the meta, it tick up. Ooh, you went to 4? I guess so. You can thought not. Okay. Swinging for 7. Here comes the bolt for the, yep, there goes the, but 4 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it. Ooh. I don't know what Wizard was thinking with some of these Eldrazi that they made, because they're so powerful for just being colorless, and that's no drawback at all. It's rough. And we passed. Are you going up to 5? You know, you don't have to do it. I guess so you can play a smasher straight up, but there's a terminate. Yeah. And you get to draw a card off that. That's a nice land draw. Oh. Come on, you need something better. You need Thalia. You need your you need your displacer. You need whatever your displacer card is. I use blade splicers, but that's me. Maybe you don't run them, but you should. When your opponent's facing down a wall of golems, they don't have much of a say in the matter. Yeah, I'm here. I'm watching. I'm the eye in the sky. Just Evil Bob. Checking out this awesome game of Magic the Gathering Modern Edition Thursday here at Titan Games. Hope you check out the stream later. Colligan's Command. That's such a rude card. Because you take 3 to the face and you're going to blow up one of those Aether Vials. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. But which one do you do? Oh, discard and draw? Is that an option? I don't think... Oh, it's loot. I think it's discard and loot. I don't know. I've never seen anything but destroy and to the face. Or discard. It's rough. Going delving. What are you delving? Is there Gurmag or another? Oh, it's Tassipur. Makes a comeback. That's not cool. What do you do? Oh. Is that on 6? Are you running like Noodlemog? I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I just don't know. Here comes Tassipur. Yeah, it's 4/5, I believe is what he is. Ooh, Mind Sensor. No fetch. Yeah, you've got to be building up for like a Noodlemog or Emrakul or Emrakchili. Mind Sensor, swing for 2. No blocks in the air, yo. It's a race. Unfortunately, you're going to lose if you're not going to do something about it, buddy. Guys got you on the ropes. But that's okay. And Thought Knot comes down. That's okay. You get to see the other Tassiger he's got in his hand. Oh, we got Negate, Tassipur, and 2 other cards that nobody likes. Because they're blue. Pathetic color. Oh, is that a Seaman Visions? I'm not familiar with that art on Seaman Visions, but oh well. Pass goes the turn. Tick up, tick up, tick up. Now he's on 5? And 9? I don't know. This is weird. I'm not used to seeing aether vials go that high. I guess it does make your opponent think that you're building to something massive, too. Dismember. Paying hard for it. It's okay, buddy. I got you. Swing for 6. Crunchy, crunchy. That's a foil island. It's pretty. It's still an island, so it sucks. What do you got? I don't think you can do it. Yeah, he's searching. You only get the top 4 cards to search. That's what the mind sensor do, yo. So did it crack a fetch? He must have. So it went to the graveyard. Fatal push. So he's taking 4 less. There's another Culligan's command. So you're killing that, so apparently you're not taking anything this round. Delve for another Tassiper. Less than ideal. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I know you got it in you. Oh, and he gained a life off that to boot. From something. I don't know. Draws and taxes. Grix's Delver. And this is still game 1. Oh! Foo. I'm sure it's fine. Draw into a plains. I believe in you, buddy. Come on. You can beat this chump, this guy of delving. Oh. What is that, peak? I don't know what that is. You don't need that flicker wisp. That flicker wisp would have been nice. Play the plains. I guess. I missed something there. You pay life? I don't know what that was. I don't know what that is. It's, draw something maybe. Oh, about to see how big it is. It's a 3. So it's a 3 something. Again, I'm not familiar with the art, so I apologize, everybody. I don't know what that is. Task purring. This don't look good. This don't look good at all. Come on. 3 again. Hey, don't flip off your graveyard like that. What'd it do to you? This has been a fun one to watch. I've been rendered speechless more than once, as you already know. But yep, here comes another Tathiger. Get that thing again, whatever that thing is. Tathiger. You're running out of things. He's just not putting lands in there to give him. Ah, so close yet so far away. There's a swing for 3. And the pull. Rough. Oh, what looks so good. Sniggity snaps. Okay. Well, guy definitely came from behind and surprised everyone here, including myself. But he picks up the victory. I mean, Delver do how Delver do. Too close there, buddy. It is pretty foil. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was very pretty, but too close. I mean, you can just hold it straight up, and I'd be able to see it. Let's see here. Definitely the rest in pieces. See, this is why white is such a good color. Look at that. You get to bring in your whole sideboard. I mean, yeah, you have to take out a quarter of your deck, but I mean, really, the whole sideboard. There's not a bad card against it. Ah, white, so beautiful. Okay. Now the arduous task, what do you take out? There's not a whole lot to take out. I mean, that's the problem with the Eldrazi and taxes. It's already nicely balanced. Yeah, you don't need the warping whales. They're not going to do you a whole lot, but don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need that warping whale. I mean, yeah, it's going to stop stupid stuff, but I don't know. I still believe in you, buddy. I know you can do it. I want to see a 3-game match. That's okay. You got sideboard action coming in now, and with the rest in pieces and the surgical extractions, both are not going to do you any good. If you get a rest in peace, the surgical extraction is just dead on arrival. But if you get the surgical extractions, they'll just hold you off until you can get the rest in peace. That's the only downside, and I'm guilty of it too. I have to try to pattern myself to go one or the other, but the surgical extractions are really more for Tron and other combos like that with the targeted removal. A graveyard heavy deck, you should almost just rely on the rest in peace. That way you don't have just straight up dead cards in your deck. It was something I had to learn the hard way, and I'm still not right all the time. But you do have the rest in peace in hand, and that is a beautiful starting 7. It doesn't matter what the rest of the cards are. That is a straight up hardcore slap in the Delver deck. The only thing that he could do is, slam the Delver and keep it flipped and flip it fast, but it's not always going to work that way. And in fact, you just got to hope he doesn't. But I don't know. I'm pulling for you, buddy. I am a huge fan of the Eldrazi and Taxes deck because, if I wasn't, I wouldn't have built it myself. But what we got over here? We got, I see Burn. You keeping it? Yeah, you're good. Yeah. And a Terminate. Ooh, lots of kill. Going down. Let's reset these life totals. And he's already going to be down to... Ooh, second turn Thought Knot. Oh, that double... Oh, this is such a beautiful match. Yeah, get rid of the Terminate, keep the Thoughty out there. Yeah, 2 Eldrazi Temples. Again, what the hell were they thinking? He does have the first turn Delver, though. That is dangerous. Although in a 3 versus 4 race, the Thought Knot is in the lead. Especially since he had to fetch shock to put him into play. So now you're just sitting back and you're waiting for... There's your Manias. Yeah, go ahead. You got time. Pass? Oh, because he's got the Bolt. And yeah, he will definitely trade a Delver for the Thought Knot. Just to get it off the board if for nothing else. Again, I wasn't thinking about that. I just like to turn them sideways. That's the point of the deck, is to just go at them. You have more creatures than they do, especially if you're going to take them off Delve with that Rest in Peace. But again, this is my style, and that's probably why I'm not a great player, but it's time for the Rest in Peace to come down, because next turn you could have the Gurmag Angler or the Tassiger. It just doesn't matter. You just put it down, and yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, Ghost Quarter. Oh, there's your Displacer. That's a good one. Come on. No, I guess you are just gonna, completely stretch him out. If he bolts him, Next turn, you've got the Manias. I apologize for my yawning. Ghost quarter your steam vents for basic planes. I'm not sure what that accomplished. I am definitely going to have to look or find out what happened there. But he does have a fatal push now. So he's just got to, have a fetch. And there goes Thought Knot. There's fetch, and there comes the fatal push.
Sorry, I totally didn't get you their names.
That's okay.
I figured you could figure it out though.
Yeah, it's Guy and Buddy.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Chinese guy's Parker.
Oh, okay.
How goes the stream?
Not too bad. So I guess this is
Commentation going really well?
Parker. Of course. I mean, we got
The other one's Kyle.
Kyle.
Yep.
Ooh.
Are we getting any actual commentary from anyone? Or are we just on Facebook?
We're on. Yeah. We're streaming to YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm 3-0.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, so I will end up drawing with a person in the 4th round, whoever's undefeated.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. Take home infinite packs as always. That's what I do.
Do you take home packs or do you take in the store credit?
I took home the store credit. I play the infinite card.
Have fun.
I'll try.
So Dover comes in. He's swinging away. It's lose 1 and lost 5. Yeah, people just think that I'm talking into the void, and I very well may, but at least it's on YouTube. I mean, how awesome is that? My ugly mug gets seen once a week on the YouTubes. Yep, let's go ahead and just re-flip that Delver back. Thank you, Mr. Yep. And now we're looking at a trade. Trade situation. But we got lots of things coming along, and lost more live. So Parker and Kyle. Oops, what did I do? Oh. That would do it. And the shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Oh, there's a push. Can't trade that way. What in the world? I don't know what that is. Something's happening. He's losing 3 for it. I don't know. It don't matter. And swing for 3. Come on, Kyle. You gotta make it to game 3. Oh, I just know you got it in you. There's a path. Ooh, that's a pretty foil path. That's not no. That's no promo. That's a straight up Alara path. So beautiful. So kitty cat. Now we got some good shuffling happening there. There's the cut. I was really starting to like you, Kyle. And you had to go be all douche hat like that. I saw you shuffle your deck, but that's not good enough for me. I've got to shuffle it some more because I'm an asshat. Everything tapped for Gerbag Angler. Oh, not cool. Steam bins. Stalking bins. Stalking bins. Something bins. Black, white, lifelink. I still don't know why he ghost quartered his own land to get a basic. That's awkward. Unprovoked and Tassiper. This is no good. Oh, it's a 4/5. That's right. No, I was right. 5/4. 5. He's big. It don't matter what it is. It's big. More lands. Now the flooding happens and there's game. Block. You're gaining 2, losing 4, so... is it a push? I don't think it was a push. I think you lost one on that. That's rough. That is rough. Well, Parker got it. We were all pulling for the Eldrazian taxes, but he just couldn't get anything up. He flooded out. Not enough threats on the board. And it's rough. It's so rough. So bad. That's okay. So, as you heard earlier, that was Chris Dragus coming in to gloat that he is 4-0. Or he's 3-0. So he'll be splitting with the other person. But we should get another round of not Chris Dragus. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to find out why he ghost quartered his own land. But I'll see you in the next round, and I'll try to be back as soon as sooner than I was. So love y'alls. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, and let's put. There we go. Squeaky, squeaky. Alright, what I didn't catch, what was the case, he was still on his main phase, Kyle was, and he needed the extra white mana because he wanted to slam the Rest in Peace that turn. So I guess that makes sense. And from a certain perspective, I mean, I don't blame him. But right now we're in between rounds waiting to see who we're going to show up here on the board next. But yeah, I am going to refresh this and I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I was not aware that he was still in his main phase, so it does make sense. I guess that's a pause. So we're going to refresh and pause it. But yeah, it's that was the case. So now we get to send. Now we get to see my happy face for the time being. But what is for sure, we're not going to see a Grixis Delver, and we're not going to see Eldrazi in Texas again. Nor are we going to see Parker or Kyle. We are resetting to 20. In preparation for the next round. But yeah, all sorts of board games are available here at Titan. They do carry Shadowhunters, another one of the greatest board games of all time. If you like hidden identity games, you will love Shadowhunters, because it's not just like Werewolf and it's not just like Secret Hitler. You are given a secret role, which is more which has abilities, but you also have allies in the game without knowing you have allies, and the point is to kill all of your enemies before your team loses. I highly recommend looking it up if you're interested at all. A lot of places don't normally have it in stock. It is a Z-Man game, I believe, from like 2013. But it's just such a fun game. The first round will be a little cumbersome to get through, but once you get the basics of it down, Shadowhunters becomes one of the easiest and funnest games to play. Another one that they carry is Red Dragon Inn. And if you haven't played Red Dragon Inn, I'm sorry for you. Because there are five main standalone expansions. Well, one basic deck and then 4 standalone expansions that you can play, where it's after the adventure. You were a fantasy adventure group, and after the adventure you were at the Red Dragon Inn for a night of gambling and fighting. Or not fighting, but general roughhousing. And the last one standing with all the gold wins. Magnificent characters. I mean, what got me most interested in the game was one of the characters is an orc paladin. It's just fun. I mean, I enjoy playing it, and if you picked it up, I'm sure you would too. But these games and many more, like Catan and the Rick and Morty game, Total Recall. These are just a few other games that are available here. They've got so many games on the board or on hand, and they're not your traditional Monopoly or Scrabble. I mean, you can get those anywhere, but you know, these are fun games. You know, games that you need a group, a gaming group to have fun with. And it's for all players, all ages. Everybody's welcome here. I mean, yeah, it can get a little gruff at times, but they try to make it as family friendly as possible, and everybody is always welcomed here. So we're just currently waiting for the next game to start. We've seen some good matches tonight. We've seen Snow playing blue-white control. Unfortunately, losing out against Grix's Derp Shadow. Then we actually saw a really good game too. I'm not going to lie. I'm very impressed that Panza was able to put up as good of a fight as he did against everyone. He put up a good fight against Melcraft.
And Adam.
Who's sitting on Onyxia.
I will tell you in a moment.
Okay.
Is that the one who's currently sitting?
No.
Whoever's currently sitting down, that is Adam.
Adam. Do you know what he's playing?
The one in the green is Brandon.
I got that.
Okay.
Do you know what either of them are playing?
Oh, yeah. Brandon is playing elves.
Oh, okay.
And Adam is playing Grixis of some kind.
Yeah.
I think it's straight Grixis control.
Okay.
I'd put down Grixis control and modify it.
I gotcha. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, and there you hear the voice of, well, he would consider himself God, Christopher Dragus, telling us who's up in the next round here. But since I already have a Grixie control up, let's go with that. But that's not him. It's over here. Bing. And we do have... Where are you at? There you are. Elvesies! Alright. That's good. Okay. We're going to start that timer now. And refresh it. Fantastic. Okay, we are off and running here. And yes, everyone is welcome here. I don't know why anybody would think that they weren't welcome here. This is not just for fun. This is Titan Games. And we got a fetch. Oop, wrong one. Fetch, shock. Delver? Fetch, shock. Seaman Visions? Fetch, shock. Pass? Fetch, shock. Bolt? Fetch, shock. Derp? Fetch, shock, Seaman Visions. Draw. Bolt, I'm thinking. You want to go bottom. Nobody ever wants to go top. I mean, you might think you want to do top, but you just want to go straight bottom. There you go. Oh, excuse me. There you go. Nobody does bottom. It's like playing a shock land. What's the point of playing a shock land if you're not going to pay the 2 life to get your actual duel? That's a Herda Druid. She's pretty. She's so pretty. Straight Wraith. Oh, it's Derp Shadow. Derp Shadow. Whoopsies. And I don't care if it's Grixis or not, it's still stupid Derp Shadow. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of that. There we go. Derp Shadow. Okay, and Bolt to the Elf. I mean, that is how you got to keep elves down. And yes, I believe in playing catch. Dragist is the catcher. He's very seldom the pitcher. But that's neither here nor there. Shuffle. Oh. I don't know what that is. It's something for 2. And it's got to be a no. So, let's just call it Elfie. Yes, I'm sure Dragus does bottom. You are correct. Yep. That's an elf. Yep. Yep. Take 2 more. Yep, there's the Derp Shadow. Currently at 2-2. Somebody needs to fight it. Come on, you're playing green. Fight it. I know elves don't fight, but fight it. There's your untapping mana elf. Scanner. And the untap into draw. Almost looked like you drew 2 there. I must be seeing things. I thought I saw him draw 2. Colligan's Command. Inquisition. Damn Arc Druid. Still going to 2-2 Shadow. And there's probably 3-3 Shadow. Probably going to be a 4-4. Yep. 6-6. Or 5-5. He's 13. Yeah, here's your shock. One thing I can say about Derp Shadow is they do play shocks the way you're supposed to play a shock. I mean, it comes into play, you pay 2 life, you get your mana available. I mean, the point of the card. And cut. Proper gentleman's cut. Good for you, Brandon. Good for you. I hate you, Grixis. I hate you so much. That's a Grizzlebrand, isn't it? Wow. That is something that I'm not used to seeing in elves, but maybe I'm just old. Dirt him sideways. Taking 5. What? I must have missed something there. He only got 2, or 3 at the most, but I mean, what are you hoping for? Is that another Arc Druid? It's not gonna do you a whole lot. Play something. There you go. Yeah, go ahead and read him. It's an Elf Lord. And then he adds, I believe he also taps to add mana equal to elves you control, so. Derp Shadow coming sideways. Oh, so rough. Block or do not. It's gonna make it easier for you. It's currently a 6/6. I take it back. He's currently a 8/8. Oh, no blocks. Oh, I guess he didn't block. I thought he was still deciding if he wanted to block, but no. Oh, that's rough. Well, let's see what kind of sideboards we got. Oh, look at that beautiful white. Oh, yes. Sideboard of dreams, the white. What? We do have victory over here. Unfortunately, on the Derp Shadow side, life totals go back to 20. Sighting in 4 against elves. curious. I have no idea. Probably volcanic fallouts or anger of the gods or God, even like trickery. Anything will do. Gotta burn down the little green bastards before they have a chance to multiply. They're like rabbits of the world, of the fantasy world, and there's so many of them. I always wished that Magic would have done better with dwarves. I mean, honestly, it seemed like they were in the right position when it was in Fallen Empires. When they were doing like the little dwarfies, it's like if you can, with the dwarves there, they're small and they help each other get through. Like dwarven militia and just the things. They were ahead of the goblins at the time. When to make smaller creatures unblockable, but dwarves fell out of existence pretty much in until Kaladesh, and then they just made them gnomes. They were tinkerers. I mean, they were artificers. That's not a dwarf. That's a gnome. And unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna see good, solid dwarves in Magic. But Inquisition, first turn. Well, you get your pick. Probably gonna be that Rest in Peace. I would just imagine, yeah. Way too good of a card to let go. But now you know that he's got just play Revealed. It's friendly. I mean, seriously, just play freaking Revealed. It makes it easier on everybody. But this is the final round, definitely. Dragast already said that he was drawing with the other 3-0 of the night, and that's a shock. I think, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I'm just gonna undo that. I don't know what I was looking at, but he is fetching for Just as I give the praises to Derp Shadow for playing Shocklands, yeah, I'm talking about you, playing Shocklands correctly, he goes and does something stupid and forget how they work. No, I hope you lose. I was hoping you lost from the beginning, but that's just me. Here's a land, and it's fetching. This better be... Yeah, go look for your land first. Yeah. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. Why would you not? I mean... Exiled. Tassiper. Yep. That's something. I don't want to see Derp Shadow win twice tonight. Come on. Master Snow lost to it. Now this Brandon's going to lose to it. It's not cool. Derp Shadow is not cool. I don't care what anybody tries to sell you. It's not cool. Basic swamp. Swing for Tassie. Taking it all the way. Landward Elf on the board. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish with him. I guess it does give you green. Oh, that's not cool. Fatal Push. Ack. Path him for the mana. Really? Yeah, you're gonna, aren't you? And he's gonna kill it in response. Ah, stupid Culligan's command. So, you discard and kill your creature. That... sucks so bad. But that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. It's... just poor elfies. I mean, who thought elves could get mana screwed? Should I play something stupid or... Yeah, there it is. Push. Swing. I'm sorry I don't sound more excited. It's just another Derp Shadow gonna win. And then we're left in the lurch. I mean, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're annoyed with it too. I mean, I am. Yeah, you get to pick one of those to come back. Ish. Yeah, when he does that. Yeah, man, he is. Get the Street Wraith. That's rough. I mean, seriously, you gave him a free scry. You're feeding him. You're feeding him. I mean, there wasn't much more. I mean, you can give him more manias, but he's already got all the manias he needs. And I don't know, thins the deck out more. It's hard telling what you do, but yeah, come on. Oh, Thoughtseize, okay. Yeah, we can get rid of Azuri. Oh, no, you get to keep Azuri. Oh, I guess you could. Yeah, I don't know. And then swing. Okay. I don't think I ever see that thing get cast. Sure. mean, you can cast a Simian Spirit Guide too, but just because it can happen doesn't mean that it should. It's a dumbass card. One snap. Command, you're dead. Yay! Derp Shadow wins. Again. Yeah. Pulling the... I mean, in honesty, well, the Rest in Peace would have made him wait on Tassiger. Ultimately, I don't think it made a bigger difference, but I don't know. It's just so rough. I mean, you stall out, you get nothing. You run into so many blocks, and it's rough. I mean, what else can you do? But I believe that's going to wrap it up. That's the fourth and final round for tonight. Another modern Thursday here at Titan Games in the books. But hopefully next week we will see Derp Shadow taken down like it should be. Just hope that there's a little bit more good in the world next week, because this was rough to watch. I mean, of our 4 matches, we saw Snell lose, we saw Dragist win, we saw 2 Derp Shadows win. Better luck next week. And like I said, next week, if we are actually broadcasting next week, that would be awesome. It's going to be my last week for 2 weeks, as I will be soaking up the Florida sun for 2 weeks. And I doubt anybody's going to want to come in here and do this in my absence. Write your congressman. Get that changed. But until then, as we bid adieu to these games tonight, however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a good week. Enjoy yourselves.